initially thought to myself, this is just another activity my parents wanted me to join. But little did I know the significant impact it would have on me, which would last a lifetime. I admit, when I was first involved with scouting, I was slightly embarrassed because it wasn't the cool thing to do. I took little interest in all the Cub Scout activities. However, I managed to earn the Arrow of Light and continue on to Boy Scout in 6th grade. During the years that followed, my motivation in scouting had remained dormant and undiscovered. Driven solely only by my father's effort to keep me in scouting, I sluggishly moved up the ranks of Boy Scouts, from tenderfoot to 2nd class and finally 1st class. Lecture after lecture, my parents tried tirelessly to persuade me to continue the path towards Eagle. However, only to find their efforts shattered by my stubborn and foolish desires. As my drive to continue the journey towards Eagle slowly began to die, I thought about my parents' advice and had truly began to understand where they were coming from. At that point, I took a moment to observe my peers and have realized it was no longer their guidance of their parents that fueled their motivation to excel in their scouting careers. Rather, it was their own will and determination that kept them going. One by one, my peers were on the path of discovering who they were. Their priorities no longer distracted by their superficial desires. At that time, I remember when my physiology teacher, Mr. Gunther, told us, there are 3 types of people in this world. Those that sit down and wonder what happened, those that follow the people who make things happen, and those that actually make things happen. And I realized I was a person who sat around and watched things happen. No longer did I desire to ever become that person again. Instead, I slowly excelled towards a journey to Eagle, from 1st class to Star Scout and finally Eagle. However, my motivation and realization was not an overnight occurrence. Instead, it was influenced by a series of events and people that helped shape my coming of age. I remember very vividly the specific incident that influenced my coming of age. On the night of my near-death experience, I sat in the passenger seat of my friend's car with my best friends William Hong and Matthew Ching in the middle seat. As we were making a left on the intersection of Colima and Highburn, out of the corner of my eye, I saw a large pickup truck advancing towards our vehicle fairly quickly with no intentions of stopping. However, shortly after I yelled "look out," the other vehicle had already collided with ours. Still dazed and confused from what had just happened, we struggled to escape the impacted car as the car filled with smoke. As I slowly began to piece together what had just happened, I realized how lucky I was to have survived the accident. The right side of the car where I had been sitting had completely been disfigured. The only thing that kept us alive was a bar between the passenger and the seat behind me. Thoughts raced through my head. What if we had left a second earlier, later? What if someone had stopped to use the restroom before we had left? What if the man hit another car? What if we weren't so lucky? What if either me or William had died in the accident? So many what ifs. Luckily, no one was injured in the accident. It was truly a blessing in disguise. And although it took a drunk driving accident to help influence my coming of maturity, I am forever grateful this incident occurred. Sometimes I think to myself, what would I be if this incident hadn't occurred? Not only did this experience teach me how precious life is, it has also taught me to never waste the countless opportunities life provides us, and as cliche as it sounds, to live life to its fullest. I am forever grateful to have shared numerous struggles, challenges, and dramatic experiences the journey towards Eagle had offered me. With my best friend, Matthew Chang, although we were friends at a young age, we didn't know much about each other. However, we were brought together by determination to strive towards Eagle, thus forming an everlasting brotherhood that I will cherish forever. As young, ignorant scouts, we thought everyone who joined the troop was going to become an Eagle. However, that was not the case. As we got older and slowly faced more difficult challenges along the journey, other scouts began to either lose interest and motivation or had other reasons for quitting. But before we knew it, it was just us two left. As we obtained our last few Eagle required merit badges, we fantasized about an Eagle Trifecta ceremony with Alex Chow on the Queen Mary or a yacht, descending from cranes. However, as you can all see, none of that actually happened. Anyway, after months of hard work and dedication, We had earned our merit badges as well as completed our Eagle projects. Finally, I had the honor of receiving the prestigious rank of Eagle Scout on the same night as my brother, Matthew Chang, on October 25th, 2010, a night which I'll never forget. Words cannot come close to explain all we have been through together. From all the struggles we've experienced, hard work, dedication, blood, sweat, and tears, to deep conversations, interpreting the meaning of life, and just living our teenage lives to the fullest. You're truly an inspiration to me. Out of scouting, you're able to spread your optimism, humor, and knowledge throughout the campus with such well-rounded astronomical swagger. I'm truly excited that we are both attending colleges up in NorCal, UC Berkeley for you, and UC Davis for me. And as this chapter of our lives come to an end, I look forward to the start of another. Obtaining the rank of Eagle meant more than just being able to put it on my college application and future resumes. It allowed me to truly discover the person I've become. Given the opportunity to work with the Baldwin Park Animal Shelter for my Eagle project, I discovered my hidden passion to help animals, thus deepening my interest in pursuing a career as a vet. The journey of becoming an Eagle Scout was a crucial link to the success I've had today. As co-founder of the high school club PAW, promoting animal welfare, I was able to expand from what started as an Eagle project to a school-wide club, aiming to save the lives of countless sheltered animals by educating the public on issues such as spay and neuter, as well as host countless adoption events and fundraisers. I'll forever treasure the memories and friendships created through the journey towards Eagle, as well as the real-world applications, life lessons, and morals that scouting has offered me. The road to Eagle has not only taught me who I am, but who I can become. So lastly, I want to thank my parents for all the love, support, and encouragement that they have given me and never giving up on me. Without their wise words and constant nagging, I wouldn't have been able to be where I am today. So thank you. And my Scoutmaster, Mr. Navarro, who has dedicated countless years and hours of guidance, patience, and dedication. Without him, there would be no Troop 684. Mrs. Cardenas, who I considered my scouting mom for countless years of guidance, dedication, commitment, love, care, giving me advice as I entered adulthood and never giving up on me. Lance Hunter, the Baldwin Park Animal Shelter, and all the staff for all the animal shelter experiences made possible by you, as well as the support and dedication you've given us through my Eagle project and of course PAW. Your motivation and dedication in saving these animals is truly inspiring and one of a kind. Alex, Chow, and Matt, for allowing me to share such an honorable evening with the valedictorian Wilson and Mr. Wilson. Cecilia Lee, who I consider my older sister, for the advice and support she has given me, as well as the struggles we've faced together. Thank you for staying up with me late night, from having long and pointless conversations to having deep and meaningful ones. Thank you for all the stupid, embarrassing things that we do together in public. Thank you for all the memorable years of being co-presidents of PAW, accomplishing things that I never thought possible. And of course, from organizing PAW paper clips to completing PAW tasks on Friday nights because of our OCD. There is no one else I would rather have accomplished these achievements with. Thank you, sister. Jeffrey, for always being there for me, for all the years of countless support and advice, as well as being one of my best friends for 10 years. And William Hong, who I don't think... Oh, he's here! Okay. For all the ups and downs, as well as the struggles we faced together, and of course, our immature trollish moments. Thank you for looking out for me, being there for me when I needed, and thank you for being an amazingly true friend. My cousins, aunts, uncles, grandparents, brother, for all the support and advice help you've given me throughout the years. Troop 684, for all the fun and memorable camping, hiking, and scouting trips that I'll never forget. The PAW Cabinet, for your hard work and dedication in our stride to find homes for sheltered animals, to spread awareness, as well as all the fun and unforgettable memories. We are truly like family, and I will remember each and every one of you. Ms. Brankenier, who couldn't make it today, for being an Thank you for all the hard work